Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Sky Factory 2. I hope you enjoyed the little Halloween episode, a little bit derpy, but we had to do something witchy for Halloween, so we did. Not as successful as we would have liked, sadly we couldn't do the flying ointment we wanted to, but we have bigger and better things to move on to. Because in here, ta-da! We actually finally managed to get through with the skeletons. It's taken a few trips to the nether. Quite a few trips to the nether, quite a few deaths. We've been kind of accumulating them over the last few weeks and kept them stashed away safe. But yeah, we now have them. So it does mean, especially now that we've actually got our soul sand production, that we can look to do our wither kill, which is part of our stuff here. So let's have a quick look through the book. So we've done that. Still haven't actually got around to doing that yet. Need to do that. That shouldn't take too long. We have made a mattock. I checked that off, actually off camera, and I'll pop down and show you that and explain the reasons behind it as well. Sprinkler, we've made one. We just haven't yet used it on the farm as yet. Yet to craft even a diamond seed and Zavicio infused armor. Now this is where we are needing our wither skull, and the reason for that is if we go to Zavicio, so let's make Zavicio essence. In order to do that, you need the Imperial essence and you need an extreme infusion stone, and the only way we can make this in version 2.4 is using a nether star. So we need a strong infusion stone, we need glowstone essence, which I believe we have. We need obsidian essence, which I know we have. And we also need these unstable ingots, which are pretty horrible to make. And that is going to involve us using a division sigil. And with that, we actually need to do something a bit clever with an enchanting table and some tainted earth and midnight, but we'll come to that in another episode. I think the biggest thing at the moment is the fact that we need to get the wither star. So, fighting a wither in a void world, that in itself is a little bit alarming, because let's be honest with you, doing a wither in normal Minecraft world is bad enough. Trying to do it in a void world where, let's be honest with you, it's going to blast through pretty much everything. Blast a hole, you plummet to your death, game over. No skull, wither loose all over your void worlds. You've got animals and all sorts of stuff which it's going to attract, and it's all going to go pretty badly wrong. So what can we do about this? Okay, let me show you something. And you might have seen on the NEI that we were looking at that earlier, but there is a block here which is reinforced obsidian, and this is allegedly witherproof. I say allegedly because I have seen this done by someone else. I believe it was Acrylic. It may have even been Bentley actually, but I think it was Acrylic, who was finding that even with the witherproof blocks, the wither was actually spawning outside, so you need to make a fairly sizable room in which to contain this. So reinforced obsidian. So for that you will need obsidian. Not a problem, we can make a load of that. You need dark iron bars and you need dark steel. Now, question is with these, do we even have any ingots of dark steel? We have some, but bearing in mind that you need 6 of those just to make 16 iron bars, and we're going to need a utter crap ton of this stuff. We need to find another source. Now, we've got obviously all of our loot crates here which we can use, so a few of those, that might yield a few more bars of it, but there is something else that we can actually do. And thank you very much. And that is these guys here. So we've been collecting these, again, it's come out of the loot crates. But if we grab a few of those, let's just grab a row of them. And we'll pop downstairs to our alloy smelter. Okay. We've got enough coal in there. Have we got enough coal in this one? No, we haven't. Let's grab a bunch of charcoal. And let's just top this baby up. There we go. Let's stick that coal away. So, alloy smelter. Dark steel boots. In you go. It's only going to let me put one at a time in. But watch what's happened to the dark steel boots. It's going to take a little while just to build the power up again by the looks of things. Well, that's going to take some time, isn't it? It's so slow. Why are you so slow? And we wait. And we wait. And we wait. And hell, let's just wait a little bit more, shall we? Let's just check actually that we don't need to have this. I should do it. Very nearly there though. I wonder whether it takes a bit of time just because it's dark steel. In fact, this could end up taking quite a bit of time altogether. And very nearly there. God, you could die waiting for this. This isn't going to be a speedy process, is it? There we go. Full dark steel. So basically you can smelt it back and you can get your armour back. Let's pop a few of these. Let's no, it is only one at a time. So that is another way that we can get ourselves some extra dark steel. Let's just pop those just in there for the moment and we can always come back to that. So obsidian, have we got any obsidian upstairs? We may have a little. We do not have any at all. Right, so let's grab ourselves a bunch of buckets and we'll pop that down to our oh so efficient Obsidian Farm, which is oh so not efficient at all. We really need to find a better way of doing this. One that is not going to take forever. Let's hit the button and hit it again to stop. Grab our pick. Let's just move that out of the way. Take one of the fences out and let's just gather up our obsidian. There we go. So we have obsidian. We have a way of making dark steel. Very, very nearly on our way to getting another bunch of ingots. Come on, you know you want to do it. Yay! Perfect. Right, so let's pop upstairs because we are going to need a few more. Let's grab, punch them out there. So we need 6 to make the dark steel bars. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have it completely the wrong way round. Well done. There we go. So we have 1 block of reinforced obsidian. Now, I am going to have to be really, really careful with this stuff because it is even more difficult to break than normal obsidian. So I think you can do it with a diamond pick. And I do have an efficiency 4 unbreaking 3 diamond pick, but it is going to take some time. So why don't we throw ourselves together? A few more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we now have ourselves 4 blocks of reinforced obsidian. So as you can see, this is going to be quite a process to actually get that done. So yeah, we'll need to grind away to get that. But I wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what it was we were up to. And why we are needing to grind so damn much. Where are my torches? There are my torches. Perfect. So it is going to be somewhat of a process. So yeah, maybe I should have started this kind of before I actually went out with the skull hunting. However, it's not to say that we're not going to get some more. Have we got full buckets? We have. Let's refill up our cobble. There we go. Let's top this up. And we'll top that one up. We can tuck all our buckets back in here. So yeah, that is going to be my mission for, I would say, the coming weeks, because I can't see that this is actually going to be something that happens quickly. I imagine it's actually going to take an utter age to actually get this. So what we will do is we'll keep our reinforced obsidian, and we'll keep that downstairs with the rest of the Ender IO stuff. We'll smelt some more boots. But why don't we, while we're here now, there's a couple of things. These here, I've now got 2 of them, and this are these wild bags, and I have absolutely no idea what is in them. So let us... Ooh! Ooh! Spawn eggs. Spawn eggs. That could be good. Now that could give us... Because you may remember, those of you that have been with us since the start, that we did at one point have pigs. Where we were spawning the cows and the chickens, etc, etc. Out in our field, way over there, just as we started, we did have pigs. However, pigs were, for whatever reason, suicidal and decided to launch themselves off the edge, so we lost our piggies. But that could be a way of getting more piggies. I'm now curious, and I kind of want to see what's in the other one. Let's have a look. Ugh. Another chicken egg. Oh well. Never mind. At least we know. Do they stack? They do. Perfect. So what we could do is just very quickly is... Which ones are quite high? Got quite a lot of these ones, haven't we? Why don't we open ourselves a bunch of our loot crates and see if we can't get ourselves a little bit more dark steel out of these. We're getting everything but, by the looks of things. Ahaha! Another set of dark steel boots. Oh goody, another armour. Ah! Now that's the kind of stuff we need, obsidian. Brilliant. So that is one other way that we can source our obsidian. Saplings you'll stack. Okay. Let's put our obsidian into here for the time being so we can start collecting that up. Grab our sword. So we're not going to be short on swords. In fact, we are really not short on swords at all. Let's get those ones in there. And we're going to need to find a new home for quite a lot of this stuff. What book have we got? We've got a Projectile Protection 4, Knockback 2, Bane of Arthropods. Oh, happy days. And a load more armour. The armour's not a bad thing. The armour again... are you full? You are very nearly full, aren't you? Dink, dink. You can go in there. And the rest of you can go in here. yeah, armour again, we can smelt the armour down. We can also do the same with the horse armour as well. So we can whack that into the Tinker's Smeltery. And we can actually smelt that down. But we are really, really running out of room in this place. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, you need to go downstairs. You and you. And you need to go downstairs. And you need to go downstairs. These two little baggies here. You in there. You in there. Let's put that saddle and that horse armour in there for the time being, along with those. Toolwise, another thaumium hoe. And we've got what more? We have got another set of dark boots. You can go downstairs, you can go downstairs also. And saplings. Don't know. We've got a nice load of diamonds now, which is cool. We've now got over a stack and a half of diamonds. That's just from the grinding. We have got a few more ghast tears as well. So we've got down here, aren't they? Ooh, look, we're grinding all sorts of things now. Up to 10 ghast tears there, plus we have another load that we actually got while we were busy over the last couple of weeks. There we go, 4 more dark steel. So this actually could end up not being quite so much of a grind. So it might be a case that I'm going to have to spend a little bit of time just working through a lot of these loot crates, because in fairness, let's stick you in there as well, we have got a lot of them. We've got all of these ones here so far, so that's load. So potentially we could have a stack of dark steel stuff in there, plus also over at the mob farm. How is the soul sand coming on? Quite nicely. And we are out of sand again. Okay, to grab some from downstairs. But over here at the mob farm, we're collecting up quite a few. So we've got all of these in here and those in there, and this is where we've been compressing stuff down as well. So a lot of these are made up of the single ones, so potentially we could have quite a few more. So I don't think we're going to have a shortage somehow of loot crates with which we can collect all of the bits that we need. What have we got in the hopper? Oh, we've still got quite a bit in the hopper. That's cool. That can keep churning out. So why don't we grab this lot here. And we'll whiz that downstairs. And we shall get that into here. There we go. And let's pop that back in there. Oh, whack. Actually, let's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put that there, and we shall take that back up and get that put in the chest so we can keep going with the soul sand. The other reason that I am needing as many ghast tears as I am is, again, to do with the witchery. I've expanded a bit down here now. Go down to the right level. That'll be helpful just to try and get the power up in the altar. So we've now got some water artichokes planted. Actually grab those, shall we? We'll replant the seeds for those. So yeah, we've planted water artichokes. We've extended the little gardeny thing that we were doing here. We've put a load more trees down. So it is helping. I'll go and have a look at the altar power now. But yeah, we're going to have to work on this a little bit. We may need to move our circle magic to here, just to give us a little bit of a bigger space to work on, because sadly the single isn't enough. I need the ghast tears because I need to try to keep getting to the point where I can actually make the drop of luck. So we've got everything out here as well. Altar power is now up to 6,500, just over. Still not enough. So I think we may have to actually do something, which is making a red circle. I wonder if it actually tells us anything in here. Let's have a quick look and see what it tells us how to make a red circle. So it's an infernal circle. So I think we need to... So it's 11 by 11. Maybe that is our problem. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that does need to come out a bit. So we are going to need to move this. Because this outer circle here, it's just not big enough to be able to do it. Now, if we move it, hopefully if we're over here, we'll still be within range of the altar, which is over there. Failing that, we might have to extend this area back a little bit, just so we can try to use it. But yeah, it is something else, again, that we can work on going forward. Let's pop those back away there. And we shall nip back up, she says. If we actually stand on the elevator, would be good. Nip back up to the top here. Okay. So, there we go. That is our little episode for today. We are going to have to keep grinding massively to get the obsidian that we need and to open all of those loot crates and try and get as much dark steel and smelt stuff and, you know, you name it. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode and we shall see you in the next one. Take care. Bye!